Good evening. My name is Amy Jo Poffenberger, and I'm here tonight to share with you two websites that my students use that are considered multimedia resources. Each year, I ask my ag science students to collect, to be able to identify common trees that are found around the school. We then use a dichotomous key to go through the steps to be able to identify what those trees are once we've collected the leaves. With the advancement of technology, a lot of times we don't use the paper book version of the dichotomous key anymore. You can find it online. In the past, I've allowed my students to choose a website of their choice to help them in being able to identify what those different types of trees are. So I'm picking two of the websites that are more commonly used, and then I'm going to share them with you. First website is Go Botany. Go Botany is a special project that's been created by the New England Wildflower Society and is supported by the National Science Foundation. It is because of these two organizations that the project was created and that it's funded through by donation that's been given to those two organizations. The Go Botany website is divided into three parts. One part is for networking, where users of the website can go on and connect with other plant enthusiasts in their area or community to learn more about plants, do some community service, gardening, group gardening, things like that. It's also got plant identification where you can go in and actually go through like a dichotomous key to be able to identify the type of plant that you have. And the third section of the website will include an educational site that can be used for teachers and students alike. It includes lesson plans and resources that are available that deals with plants and being able to identify those. The other website that we're going to use is Home and Garden's Plant Encyclopedia. Better Homes and Garden has this great database of plants on their website that helps the viewer to landscape their homes, gardens, or deck. It also allows the viewer to search by plant characteristics such as height, color, bloom, whether the tree is a messy tree, how it reproduces, things like that. And it'll help them to be able to identify those trees that they're looking for. The website also divides plants into categories to help the user to better identify the specific type of plant. Strength of these two websites include with Go Botany, it's got a simple and an advanced dichotomous key tool. If you are not familiar with dichotomous keys, then I definitely recommend the simple one. It walks you through it step by step. The questions that it's asking you are geared towards those that are not experienced with the whole botany situation. Not only does it walk you through the dichotomous key, but it explains to you what it is, how to use it, and also will define key terms throughout the website if you choose to click on them. It also will give you specific information about the plant, including pictures and the pictures of what they look like in different lifestyles, and it has the teacher section in the website. The Plant Encyclopedia website has beautiful pictures so that you could visually see the plant. You can search by characteristics of the plants and by what you would want as a human in your landscaping need. The Plant Encyclopedia also has over 500 plants in their database. Weaknesses of these websites include with Go Botany, it can be a little overwhelming, especially having that dual ID. If you're looking at it, you're thinking, wow, this is a lot more information than I ever wanted to know. The other thing that is could be a weakness for Go Botany is that the plants are from the New England states. So if you live somewhere other than like Vermont, Connecticut, Massachusetts, those type of states, the plant that you're looking for might not be listed in their database because they are just focusing on the New England states. With Plant Encyclopedia, the website itself is hard to find unless you have a URL. The plants are divided into categories, which could be good or bad. I considered it a weakness because when you're looking to identify different plants, you're trying to figure out what it is. You don't already know. It's like that you already know, and then you're trying to find information on it. It's what the Plant Encyclopedia is more about. And I feel that the Plant Encyclopedia website, it's more geared towards landscaping and not so much towards plant ID. So in summary, Go Botany is geared towards education. It defines key terms and explains them to you so that you can understand them and shows you pictures sometimes depending on the term that's used. And it has lots of photos that describes the plant and their life cycle. So not only are you going to see a plant in full bloom, but you're going to see it when it's a seed and when it's merging and what its fruit looks like and what the roots look like so that you get it in the different stages of its life. Plant Encyclopedia is really not used for plant ID and it's more geared towards landscaping. So if you're looking for a specific type of plant to put somewhere in your yard, it would be a great website for you to use. For the specific project that I described earlier with the ID part, I'm going to encourage my students to use the GoBotany website instead of the Plant Encyclopedia. However, after taking further in-depth look into the Plant Encyclopedia website, I hope to use this website to aid me later and throughout the course in landscaping projects. Thanks.